Libra, how's it going? So it's really interesting. You may have some sort of connection with Capricorn because when I wrote down the heading, like I have this notebook that I write channeling in, and I wrote down, usually I do the sign and a dash, and then for this June 2021. For you, I wrote Libra dash Cap, which is what I use for Capricorn 2021. So I was like, why did I write Cap instead of June? So I must have had Capricorn in my head. So that could relate to something happening around Capricorn time. Maybe that solstice, full moon, what was it, solar eclipse, something Jupiter, Saturn conjunct stuff that happened around December 21st. It could be because with eclipses, there's kind of a 6-month period. So something about that coming in to play or to fruition or coming up again or whatever. What ifs. And yeah, so, or you may want to watch Capricorn's reading. I actually just did Capricorn's reading. And it was pretty good. We'll see if you get any of the same cards. I see you making peace with something. Not being in denial about it, because sometimes people are like, no, it's fine, and it's clearly not fine. They're still onto it. Like those people who are like, no, I'm over my divorce. I will never get married again. Though it's like, really, are you over it? So non-denial or accepting things you shouldn't. Sometimes we resign ourselves to, I guess my partner just has a horrible temper. I guess I just have to, that's just, the price of admission. But accepting and moving forward. So that was the end of an era. And that, again, was that Capricorn connection. And I wrote that before I even noticed that I had put Capricorn on the top of the page. So it came out on this one. It came out twice of a potential Capricorn connection, or it could be a Capricorn in your life or an earth sign. I see you guys doing yard work or wanting to do yard work, wanting to have land, wanting to have a buffer, wanting to be in the country or having freedom or privacy. Maybe you don't like your neighbors or something like that, or they're too close, or you're in an apartment and you want some sort of freestanding, or if you've been in an apartment building and you go to a condo or a townhome, you have access to the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's there's some sort of shift maybe in how and where you live and the type of environment or type of building you live in that you would like to change. Let's see what the cards are. Oh, did I tell you? I did tell you about. No, I didn't. So on June 10th, we have a new, Jesus Christ, Jennifer, a new moon in Gemini. And here we go. On June 24th, we have the full moon in Capricorn. That's right. Oh my God. So that could be the connection too. This full moon on the 24th of June. So let's just turn them all over here. Oh, wow. Okay. So on the top here, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Rods and the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Pentacles, this is a card about patience. And they often show it as a planter, a farmer planting their crops. So you put the seed in and you know about how long it's going to take for that seed to germinate and for it to push up above the soil. And you just have a general idea. If you tend to it and take care of it along the way, that after 4 months, you should be able to harvest this plant. So that's great. Pregnancy takes 9 months. College takes 4 years. There are things that it's really obvious. Yes, I have to persevere because I only have 1 more semester. And so I need to just push through and make that happen. Now, there are other things in life, though, that are really not clear. And this was really highlighted with relationships, I would say. When do you know if you've given it enough time? And this could be any stage of the relationship. It could be when you first meet someone. Um, how do I know if I really know them to become more committed? Or if you've been with someone for a long time and maybe you guys have grown apart, do I just stay in it? Things go in cycles, maybe we'll get better, or this just isn't working anymore. Um, and so we're trying to gauge that timing of patience versus being in it too long. So maybe that's that making peace with something, but accepting and moving forward. So you may decide whether in some sort of situation, it can definitely be a job as well. Like, are they ever going to truly value me and recognize me or give me that promotion that they said? Do I see myself growing here, or am I just not going to go anywhere here? And it's time for change. Trying to make some sort of timing decision. The Ace of Swords is truth. The Ace of Swords is like, okay, let's get rid of all the chatter and all the lists and the ego and all the things flying around in your head. What is the bottom line here? What is the singular truth? And sometimes this is, your family, your well-being, feeling peace. And that was for me in my ending my marriages. It was just this angry, toxic person. I just never felt that I could relax because of this person who couldn't manage their behavior. And I was like, I cannot have my own space where I can feel peace and quiet. You know what I mean? So it's like, what is the bottom line in this situation? And once that comes into focus, then it's easier to make those timing decisions of the Seven of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles also says, I want things to be balanced. I want there to be give and take. Maybe you need to renegotiate something. Maybe you feel that it's not everything's balanced and fair all the time, but maybe you're like, I need to communicate some things and see if we can redistribute what do you call it? Responsibilities and things like that. With I think it's the Hanson Roberts deck, the little deck there, we have the Six of Rods, and the Six of Rods is between the Seven of Pentacles and that Ace of Swords. And he's staring dead at that Ace of Swords. So following, that basic truth, that basic fundamental, most important thing to you will bring you victory in your life. It will bring you the happiness or the success or whatever it is that you're looking for. It will come through by focusing on, those fundamental things that are important to you. And the Seven of Cups, this just shows that kind of once you make that decision and that clarity comes to you with the Ace of Swords, you may have all this creative door may be open to you, and you may, I don't know, it's once you've made that decision that maybe had been taking up a lot of your mental energy, you all of a sudden have all these room for creative things to happen. I see you being excited about it, and it being sort of a new beginning for you. So something is providing a creative outlet where things may have been stagnant before. Daydreaming, fantasizing. And the Seven of Cups sometimes says, oh, you got to pick one, or your head's in the clouds. But for me, it's, you need that time to daydream and fantasize, and get those creative downloads before you can create something. And this could be, whether it's work, you need to be able to think and throw ideas around in your head before you can decide on how to move forward. And of course, this can be in anything else, a creative pursuit as well. Let's see what the guidance card is. The ocean. The ocean. The deep blue ocean's sea. Well, okay, that's not what it says. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into this healing womb brings about desirable effects. I don't know if I like the healing womb thing, but better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all cares and concerns. It's kind of reminding me of the Seven of Cups, is getting that even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing energy, right? So maybe you're practicing some mindfulness, dare I say meditation, and then you find that really helping to make some decisions, because Libra can struggle a little bit with analysis paralysis. That's going back to that Seven of Pentacles. Like, how long do I wait? How long do I allow things to see if they're going to figure themselves out before I, take some action? And so I feel like you're really something's going to become really clear, where you feel like you're able to move forward and feel good about it, and even look forward to it. Okay, so that is your reading for Libra. I hope you have a really, really great June. Bye. Oops. The mouse is not anywhere close to the button. There we go.